If you're looking at a map of the Des Moines Metro and you're feeling a bit overwhelmed about where you should place your roots, you're not alone. Des Moines is consistently ranked one of the most affordable places to live in the country, but every suburb has a different lifestyle and a different feel. I'm Andre Duga. I'm a local realtor here in the Des Moines area, and today I'm going to be breaking down the 7 best places for families and first-time home buyers so you can find exactly which city and which area feels great for you and fits into your budget. So number 7 is Altoona and Bondurant over on the east side of the Des Moines Metro. This area is 2 of the heavy hitters right here in the Des Moines Metro. For a lot of reasons, and a lot of people overlook them. And so not a lot of people are looking in these areas, and so that brings the prices a bit down. The average home in this area, you can get into kind of a newer build home in that area for like $335,000, maybe even a bit lower than that. And you can find some great deals. I was just in that area helping one of my clients, and it surprised me. I hadn't been in there in a while, and there's several new construction neighborhoods. They're looking really good. Bondurant is kind of a quieter area than Altoona is. And we were looking in there and we had a little break. We went to the city park. It is a beautiful city park. Brand new splash pad that was really soft, like rubber instead of concrete or wood chips in the public park. And it was loaded because we were on it. It was a beautiful day. Anyway, Bondurant is great. And also Altoona is same thing. A lot of great neighborhoods. You can find some resale values in Altoona. One of the, some of the pros about that area, both Bondurant and Altoona, is that you're close to Adventureland, you're close to Bass Pro Shops, you got the outlet malls near there, easy access to the highway. You can get pretty much anywhere. I don't know, 15 minutes from downtown probably, just to give you an idea of where it's located. It's a great spot. And the school districts are a powerhouse for sports and academics. So it's a really good choice, and a lot of people overlook it. And I think you can get some pretty good deals in that area. So that's my number 7. So coming in at number 6 is Beaverdale. Now, Beaverdale is a great place if you don't like those cookie cutter type houses. Houses in Beaverdale have beautiful brick charm, very established neighborhoods, large trees. You're not going to find a whole lot of cookie cutter neighborhoods in this area, which is great. That's one of my favorite things about Beaverdale, and it looks great. The price points are also fantastic. You can get into a nice starter home for anywhere from like $225 to $275. There are some great finds in there. So what I like to look for are the ones that look great on the outside, a beautiful, like walkable, charming, mature tree neighborhood in one of those great, quiet little, areas right there in Beaverdale with a local coffee shop and, local restaurants and stuff like that. I like to look for the ones, that is an older home, well established, but has been redone a bit. Maybe the kitchens and the bathrooms have been redone. I've got lots of videos about Beaverdale and the area, showing you some affordable houses in the area that have been redone. Check them out. But I like to look for those. The downsides to buying an older home like that is you're going to have a little bit more upkeep on an older home. Maybe if they didn't replace the windows, they've got the older windows, maybe you have a little bit of a problem with insulation on the windows, just stuff like that. Small garages, some of them single car garage, detached, some of them no garages. Some, you look at some of these older houses and they've got the, the small closets and kind of that older style where you've got a small, kitchen area and it doesn't have the open concept. A lot of people like that. I know that I like that. Open concept is great. It's just a choice. But anyway, Beaverdale is one of the best. And if you're looking for affordable, great option, it's a fantastic location, very close to downtown, right in the middle of everything. You've got Drake University. The schools are really good too. So you can't go wrong with Beaverdale. So that's my number 6. All right, number 5 is Grimes. Grimes is in a great location. It's a fantastic area. It's growing very fast. You got a lot of new construction in that area. So if you're looking for a new construction home, that's a great place to start. It's a little bit cheaper than some of the other suburbs that I'm going to talk about here in a few minutes. And the property taxes are just a bit lower. So, I mean, they're all pretty close in this area. And Grimes is in a great location, very convenient. It's on Highway 141 right there, so you can get easily to I-80, get anywhere you like. It's a little bit further away from downtown than Beaverdale. You know, the Des Moines Metro is pretty concise, and so you're not really ever very far from downtown. This spot's probably 20 minutes from downtown, if that's just to give you a gauge about kind of where it is. You know, one of the cons about Grimes is that it's kind of like a construction area right now because it's growing fast and a lot of new construction homes. You're going to find that in a lot of these suburbs that I'm talking about, especially in some areas. Grimes is a small area right between like Urbandale and Waukee. You know, Grimes, you'll get a really good quality new build home. The average median home price is anywhere from like $330 to $360 for an average new build home right in there. You know, like a 3-bed, 2-bath, somewhere between like 1,400 and 1,600 square feet. So it's a great option. So, yep, Grimes, that's my number 5. Before we go to the next one, I just want to ask a quick favor. If you get anything out of my videos and like what I produce, then please consider subscribing to the channel so that you can stay up to date on what's going on with the Des Moines market and real estate in this area. All right, coming in at number 4 on my list is Johnston. Johnston is a quiet, professional, very well-established city right here in the Des Moines area, and it's a rather large area. It is kind of goes on the west side of Saylorville Lake. It's got an outdoorsy feeling, very stable, you know, areas and neighborhoods, well-established, large trees, some professional homes. If you're an outdoors person and you like biking trails and you know, lake life and boating and walking trails, this is a great place to be. Johnston has a lot of that. One of the negative things about Johnston is the inventory is kind of low because there's not a whole lot of new construction in Johnston. So if you're looking for well-established neighborhoods and maybe some resale homes, that's a great place to look. Johnston is a great location, even on the furthest outskirts up there on the north side of the Johnston area. That's a great spot. It's close to Saylorville Lake, a couple of golf courses up there. And then as you get a little bit closer to downtown in the southern part of Johnston, you know, well-established neighborhoods closer to downtown in that area. Great school district. You know, Johnston Community School District is, you know, great for the STEM programs, and the prices are anywhere from $340,000 to $360,000, depending on what you're looking for. So that's a really great area. Good schools, great location, kind of outdoorsy, established area. So that's Johnston. All right, coming in at number 3 is Ankeny. Now, these next 3, you know, any one of them could be number 1, in my opinion. But anyway, Ankeny is brings some great value and a lot of diversity. Ankeny is it's the largest community in the Des Moines Metro. It's got about 70 to 75,000, probably 75,000 right now. And you can get into a nice new construction home, endless options on new construction homes in the Ankeny area. But you can get into a home for like $310,000. That's the median home price in that area. You know, one of the cons about Ankeny is like some of the areas don't really feel like a small town anymore, like some of these other ones. You know, on that point, there are areas within Ankeny, some of these neighborhoods that do feel like a small town, like Uptown. I feel like that one is a great little, you know, you can find a lot of nice resale, non-cookie cutter homes that have been updated right there near the High Trestle Trail and Uptown. Uptown is a nice little small community and very close to some of the big box stores. So if you go a little further south or kind of southeast from that area, then you get into that, what I'm talking about, that doesn't feel like a small town anymore in that area. You know, some people are looking for that. I was helping somebody who's coming from New York, and I showed him a house in the north part of Ankeny because he was going to be working in Ames. But anyway, I showed him the house, and he's like, man, there's nothing around here. And so I drove him right a little bit south, and he's like, oh, okay, this is much better. He was looking for something a little bit busier. So some people like that. One of the great things about Ankeny, they've got Prairie Trail. It's a huge attractor. Prairie Trail is a great neighborhood, and it's kind of built around the district. The district is a great place. I've talked about it in a lot of my videos. Check them out. But the district is just restaurants, coffee shops. They've got the library there, farmers markets, live music in the summer. It's a great little community area. You know, houses right there in Prairie Trail are going to be a bit more expensive, you know, of all the amenities in there. You can still get into some pretty good ones right in there at reasonable prices. Kind of on the northeast side of Ankeny, that's where you're going to find some really nice new construction neighborhoods with, you know, closer to that median home price of $310,000. And then, you know, of course, you can find those higher priced neighborhoods just about anywhere in that area. You know, Ankeny pretty much delivers almost everything that you want. You know, it's a great location. It's not far from Saylorville Lake. It's not far from downtown. Great resale communities, great resale neighborhoods, established neighborhoods. You've got new neighborhoods. It's hard to find a whole lot of negatives to say, in my opinion, about Ankeny. The schools are consistently ranked in the top in the state. They've got 2 high schools in that area, so it's a great spot. Ankeny recently was voted the 4th best place for young professional to raise a young family in the nation. Recently, it's also ranked the 15th best city in the nation to live. So it's a great spot. All right, number 2 is Waukee. Waukee is known for some of the best schools in the metro. Not only the best schools, but there are plenty of them, and a lot of them are very new in the schools. So a lot of people choose Waukee because of that. That's not the only reason to choose Waukee. Everything is growing out that direction. You got the Keytown Loop coming, where there's vibrant music hall, I think it's called, with a couple of hotels. People are moving to the west side, so that's going to be the new kind of draw. You know, there's a lot of parks in all these communities. There's a lot of parks, but in Waukee, there's plenty of new parks. Triumph Park is over there. Neighborhood parks. They did a really good job with the planning of the communities and what they're doing. They're not growing too fast. They're building a little bit of infrastructure before they build the neighborhoods. They're building it around some of these well-established neighborhoods in the Waukee area. You can find some of that too, but mostly you're going to find new construction. Property taxes and the home prices are going to be a bit higher. The average home price in that area is somewhere between like $375 to $385. You're going to pay a little more for a home there, but you really are in the middle of everything. And you know, I feel like it's going to keep growing. It is the fastest growing city in the Des Moines metro, and I think the population is somewhere between 30 and 35,000. Fantastic schools. Like I said, that's one of the biggest reasons a lot of people choose the Waukee area, but there are plenty of other reasons. Waukee is a great spot, so that's why it's number 2. And number 1 is West Des Moines. West Des Moines is kind of like the center of the universe when it comes to the Des Moines metro. And like I said, these last 3, either one of them, you can choose them as number 1 in my opinion. But West Des Moines is fantastic. You can find just about anything you want as far as homes. You can find, you know, new construction homes in some of the area, kind of like on the south side near Valley Junction. There's a nice new construction area right there near Army Post Road, which is a great location. It's next to one of my favorite places, which is Paws and Pints. I talk about it all the time. My wife and I don't have a dog, but we go to this dog park because it's a lot of fun. West Des Moines, you've also got on the west side near Waukee, kind of the northwest side, you've got Jordan Creek Mall and Town Center. Great houses. You know, you've got the established neighborhoods in that area. Fantastic shopping. That's the best shopping around in that area. You've also got other shopping areas near there, Best Buy and Whole Foods Market, stuff like that, all in West Des Moines. You've also got some of the best parks. Raccoon River Park is in West Des Moines. You've also got some very affordable areas in West Des Moines on the kind of in the central I guess it's on the southeast side of West Des Moines, is Valley Junction. Valley Junction is really nice, charming little historic. I call it a town, but it's just kind of like a neighborhood or a community. They've got farmers markets there. It's historic Valley Junction. They got antique malls, and coffee shops, and ice cream shops, and restaurants. It's a nice, small little spot. And then very close to there, it's not in West Des Moines, but very close to there is like the Waterbury area neighborhoods where they've got some fantastic, well-established neighborhoods. Anyway, West Des Moines, you've got, the average home in West Des Moines is like $350,000, but you can easily find, if you are looking for a nice, charming resale, the Valley Junction area of West Des Moines, you can find some stuff in there for $250. And they've got a great neighborhood park right there in Valley Junction. I mean, the parks in the Des Moines Metro, it seems like you're never more than a couple minute drive away from a park. Most of these neighborhoods have parks in the neighborhoods, and you can walk straight to them. So it's great. The schools are top notch. Usually between Ankeny, Waukee, and West Des Moines, they're usually, number one in quite a few of the categories. West Des Moines is no exception. They are some of the best school districts in Iowa. Anyway, West Des Moines is fantastic. So at the end of the day, the best city or the best neighborhood is really the one that fits your lifestyle. And so what I like to tell people is, look, tell me where you want to be. And sometimes that is, you definitely have to be in this spot. And I get that. That's, in my opinion, that is really one of the most important parts of the home buying process. In this area, find me something in my budget, and I do that all the time. But a lot of times you can find something very similar to what you're looking for in another area. So that's where I come in, and I can show you a little bit of that. But ultimately, it's your choice. You are wanting to, what we need to do is find something that is in your budget, in the area that you want, that fits your lifestyle, whatever you want to be close to, a 10-minute commute or something like that. I'd love to help you find exactly what you're looking for. If you're thinking about moving here in the next year, give me a call. My contact information is in the description. You can, email, text, or you can just schedule a quick little chat on a video call with me. I'd love to help you. So look, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next video.